Hey guys, make sure you stand till the end. One common mistake people make when replacing fuses relays that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Mercedes E Class. That generation here from year 2010 to year 2016. This is known as W212 generation Mercedes E Class. If you have one of those, if you need to find where the electric pump fuse is located, guys, this is known as electric coolant or water pump in other cases. Where you can find these fuses, you have up to 4 of them, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping. That way do not waste money and time. Why it's important to always test fuses and relays. All that, guys, will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Now, if you have a Mercedes E-Class, that generation from year 2010 to year 2016-17, guys, this is the W212, guys. We're going to have a video for every single fuse relay on that car, why things do not work, why we're making this one, because we're trying to save you time and money, guys. Let's say you're down the road in the middle of nowhere, your car does not start, you need to find where your engine starter fuse relay is located, guys, where you can find fuel injection system fuses, fuel pump fuses. All you have to do, come to the channel, watch that video, 1-2 minutes, you're back on the road, guys. In addition, we'll share where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste your money and time. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make, guys, at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix mechanical, electrical, engine work, guys, body work, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channels that can save you thousands of dollars, guys, in free repair videos. Check it out if you need help with that. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So for fuses, practically, guys, control the electric coolant pump. Let's explain where it's located. We'll demonstrate on that generation Mercedes E-Class here. This is the pre-facelifted model, this is the facelifted model, but it should work for both. You have multiple fuse boxes, and today we'll be working in 2 of them. The first one that we need is under the hood. Open the hood. On the driver's side you have a fuse box under this cover here. Go ahead and open it. Once you do that, you'll find a main engine fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So it is super important, guys, to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case, guys, you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all you have to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays, guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses, guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses, or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that, guys. But when disconnecting the car battery, guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000, guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. Here, guys, what we have, we need to check one fuse in that fuse box, then we need to go to a different fuse box. If you need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools, water pumps at a good price, quick shipping, check out, guys, the link in the description of the video below. That way do not waste money and time. And here, the fuse that we need to check, okay, next to the fuses you have numbers, is fuse number 25, that 15M fuse. Next, you need to open the trunk. On the right side, under this cover, you have a trunk fuse box that will look just like this one here. And specifically, guys, here we need to check one fuse, which is known as fuse number 46. The number will be printed next to the fuse, so it's that fuse here. After that, we will need to check fuse number 87 will be the next one, and 87, guys, will be, if you go all the way towards the back, we're talking about this fuse. And some of you may have another one, and we're talking about fuse number 90, and number 90 will be right here. Ours doesn't come with that. 90 is right there, guys. Hopefully this video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.